Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today we're doing a realistic rebuild of the Carolina Panthers. If you didn't know, I do new rebuilds every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, but let's go check out the team. The Panthers are a 77 overall team, and the starting quarterback is Cam Newton. He's an 84 overall superstar X Factor. The backup is the newly drafted Will Grier, 66 overall, normal development, 24 years old. He has 86 throw power, 78 deep accuracy, 77 medium, 83 short. I'm not exactly sure if he'll play at any point in this rebuild. It really depends on how well Cam Newton does. The starting running back, one of my favorite players in the league, Christian McCaffrey, 91 overall, superstar X Factor. The backup is Artis Payne, 67 overall. Our number one receiver, DJ Moore, 81 overall, star development. Our number two guy, Samuel, 78 overall. He also has star development. We also have Torrey Smith and Chris Hogan. Our starting tight end is Greg Olson, 89 overall. He might retire after the season of Madden 20. We're going to have to wait and see. Our starting right tackle is Moton, 79 overall, star development. Starting right guard, Turner, 83 overall, star development. The starting center, the newly signed Matt Paradis, 88 overall, star development. He is 29 years old, but I think he signed either a 3 or 4 year deal, so he'll be here for a while. The starting left guard is Van Rotten, 62 overall. The starting left tackle is Williams, 79 overall, star development. The backup is the newly drafted Greg Little. He's a 65 overall, normal development, 21 years old, 83 strength, 69 run block, 71 pass block. I kind of want to play him at left guard right now. He'll be a little bit better. He might progress along. I think we will do that. Our number one corner is Dante Jackson, 81 overall, star development. Our number two corner is Bradbury, 79 overall. Number three is Cockrell, 73 overall. Our starting right end is the newly signed Gerald McCoy, 86 overall, star development. Our starting defensive tackle is Poe, 78 overall. The number two guy is Vahid, 64 overall. Our starting left end is Short, 85 overall, star development. Our starting strong safety is Eric Reed, 76 overall. Our starting left outside linebacker is Brian Burns, 75 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. He has 75 tackles, 76 hit power, 88 speed, 91 acceleration. I imagine he has at least star development, maybe superstar. I'm hoping for superstar, obviously. Our starting middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly, 98 overall, superstar X Factor. Our starting right outside linebacker is Addison, 76 overall, normal development. And our starting free safety is Golden, 67 overall, normal development. So on defense, I really want to work on the free safety, maybe right outside linebacker, defensive tackle 2, some better corners. But there's not really much to fix on this defense. So let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are in first place at 5-2. The Saints are 5-3, Falcons 2-5-1, and the Buccaneers are 2-5. Let's see who's going to be a free agent. That is Gerald McCoy. Who else is going to be there? James Bradbury, Darrell Williams. Okay, let's worry about Bradbury and Williams first, just to make sure we have money. We have 48.2. I definitely want to bring back Bradbury, so let's just see if he'll take this offer. Probably not. Oh no, he will. Okay, that's good. I'm still getting used to all the contracts. Shaq Thompson. Forgot to look at him, but we have Luke Kuechly. Let's see, 79 overall. Let's go 3 years. 6.5. And I think I'll go to 3.45. Good. Now, Shaq Thompson we should bring back just in case. Let's just see if he takes this. 3.8, 1.81. I really like the bonus and duration, but he wants more salary. Okay. Torrey Smith, absolutely not. Chris Hogan, absolutely not. Addison, maybe. What does he want for money? 4.1, that's fine if he'll take it, which he will. Good. Bruce Irvin, same thing. I'll bring him back for a year if he'll take it. I definitely don't want to do 2, though. Okay, so he wants more duration. Cockrell, we'll worry about that later. Robinson, same thing. Seymour, Butler. Artis Payne, I will bring back eventually. Elliott. Van Ron's there, but I don't really have to worry about that. So what does Gerald McCoy want? I'm assuming maybe 2 or 3 years. He wants 2 years, 6.4. That's a lot of money for a 31-year-old. He is an 86 overall, so we would get out of it when he was 33. I think we're just going to wait on that for the offseason. But let's go to the playoffs. We ended up missing the playoffs. Let's see how we did. We went 8-8. We were 5-2 at the midseason mark, so we went 3-6 the rest of the way. That's not good. The Saints 11-5, the Falcons 7-8-1, and the Buccaneers 4-12. I mean, we expect the Saints to win this division, but it's still disappointing. So hopefully Drew Brees retires after the season in the game. Cam Newton, 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Rushing, McCaffrey, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 for Artis Payne, 7 for the rookie Holyfield. Wasn't expecting to talk about him. He was a 62 overall, I think, maybe 63. But I'm going to have to get used to if you're in the 60s, you can still perform in this game. Because in Madden 19, you could definitely not do that. DJ Moore, 868, 5 touchdowns. Smith, 821 with 4. Olson, 789, 6 touchdowns. Samuel, 686 with 6. McCaffrey, 434, only 1 receiving touchdown. I don't know about that. I wish this game would be a little bit more realistic with that. Kuechly, 109 tackles. Sack totals, 4 for Short, 3.5 for Addison, 3 for McCoy, 2 for Kuechly, Thompson, and Poe. Interceptions, 2 for Reed, Cockrell, Jackson, and Bradbury, and 1 for Kuechly. Are we going to have any safeties or defensive touchdowns? It does not look like it. Cam Newton should be in the top 10, though, for MVP, I hope. Josh Allen with the MVP at 5-10-1. What did he do? We're definitely going to go look at that. Do we have any Panthers up here? Of course not. Lamar Jackson's up here, though. Coach of the Year, Doug Peterson. We're not going to be up here. We're 8-8. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Now, Cam Newton should be up here, which he's not, which is kind of a fluke because he had a good season. Defensive Player of the Year, Bobby Wagner. Aaron Donald's up here. Barr, Mack, Zach Brown's there in the Eagles. No Panthers whatsoever. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Holyfield at 4. That's good to see. We also have Scarlett at number 7. Defensive Rookie of the Year, where is Brian Burns? He's not up here whatsoever. I can't believe that. We also have to see, actually, we're going to look at Josh Allen, but we have to see what Brian Burns' development is. Now, what did Josh Allen do to win MVP on a 5-10-1 team? 4,900 yards, 39 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Okay, that is pretty good, but like, let's go to let's just say Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers, 4,400 yards, 39 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, so he didn't have the yards. What about Brady? 4,800 yards, 36 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Like, what are we doing here? That's way better than what Josh Allen's stats were, in my opinion. I am a Patriots fan, so you might say I'm biased, but let's look at the XP. We have 1 for Newton, 1 for McCaffrey, 2 for Moore, 3 for Samuel, which is awesome. 5 for Greg Little. It'll be a 71 overall. Awesome. 2 for Moten. Okay, we're pretty good on offense. What about on defense? Brian Burns, superstar development. He has 5 XP. 1 for Bradbury, 2 for Jackson, 2 for Reed, 2 for Golden. I think we're in great shape. 2 for Shaq Thompson, being 80. Yeah, okay, we're actually doing real good. Let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs beat the Saints 27-24. This is one of the matchups the NFL wanted last year in the Super Bowl. Drew Brees, 250, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Mahomes, 240, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Not a good game. Williams, 133 with a touchdown. Kamara, 114 with a touchdown. Also, since Brees is in the stats, he didn't retire. Tyreek Hill, 6 for 95. Cook, 69 yards. Kelsey, 67. Touchdown for Michael Thomas. Touchdown for Watkins. That is going to be it. Now, let's see who we can bring back. I'm still thinking about McCoy. I just don't know if it's worth it. He was an 86 overall. Did he go up or down? He did go down. I'm going to worry about Shaq Thompson first. McCoy, maybe for 1 year if we can get him. Let's go for Thompson 4. Let's go 4 million, 1.85. Good. He's going to mean 80 overall. That's perfect. Torrey Smith or Chris Hogan. We could probably get somebody better in the draft of free agency, so I'm going to wait on that. Bruce Irvin, do you want a year? He does want a year. I'll give you 1 year, 3.7. He wants to play for a new team. What's the franchise tag? Yeah, right. Cockrell. What does he want? Is it 1 year? I'll do 1 year, 1.8, just to have somebody. Free agency would be better for him. Robinson, no. Seymour, no. Where's, wasn't Artis Payne here? I thought he was here. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. Does McCoy want 1 year now? He wants 2. He went down 3 XP or 3 overall. I just don't know if that's worth it for 2 years. I'll see if he'll take 2 for 6 million. I kind of think that'll be better for you too. Oh, I'm definitely not giving him 15.5. You're out of your mind. Let's advance, see who's going to be a free agent. We have a good amount of money to spend. 27.28. Yes. Let's see. Kareem Hunt's there. We're not going to do that. Fuller, we're not going to do. Eric Ebron would make sense. People made fun of me all last year in Madden 19 that I always picked up Eric Ebron. But I imagine Olson's either going to be a free agent or retire eventually. But Ebron is 27. We could probably draft somebody better. Ngakoue, we could bring in 96 points. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Aguilar, 96 points. We're not going to do that. Mac, no. Darby, not for 101. The Redskins still on top, though. Nothing changes. Derrick Henry is there? No. Blake Martinez. McCoy? No. Whitehair would be interesting, but I don't really think so. Mike Hilton, Sue, Pouncey. Clinton Dix doesn't make sense. Campbell's there. 96 points for Campbell. He has superstar development. I don't know if this would be a better pick. Ngakoue. Probably Ngakoue, right? But I think I'd rather go for a cheaper player down here in Campbell with 96 points. Since he's an 81 overall, what is that really going to cost us? Like, would it be like 8.5? Maybe go up to 4.5? 98. So that does put us in the lead. In Madden 19, you had to at least have more than 5 to sign the player. So that's why I'm going to up this a little bit. Just to make sure we get him. Because in theory, the person who offers the most money and the best contract. So this is 4. I think 4 should be fine. Let's test it out. If we don't get him, that's fine. Safarian Jenkins, no. Armstead. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But he's an 80 overall. He's getting 94 points. Poe will be gone eventually. What is 4.1 going to do? 91 points. So we can sweeten this up a little bit. Let's go here and here and see what that does. 95, that'll be fine. I don't want to offer crazy money. Merciless is there. I'm not going to do that. Willie Snead. I mean, we have more. We have Samuel. They did have a good amount of XP, but I'd rather get somebody a little bit lower than that, or maybe somebody in the draft. I mean, our offensive line's set, so we don't have to worry about that. I think we made some smart signings. And Ngakoue, I'm still thinking about. I want to bring him in so bad. I know I brought him into my Bills rebuild. I don't think I did in the Redskins. No, because they had Jonathan Allen and Payne. Not Payne. What is there? I can't think of the other end. Let's see. What could like a 4-year deal for $7 million? And let's just say a 4.85 signing bonus get us 97 points. So that's just in the lead. We're going to test this out right now. Let's advance the week. See how much higher we really have to get these guys. We got Campbell. Didn't get Ngakoue. We did get Armstead. Okay, that's good. I want to take one more look around at receivers. What do they have here? Willie Snead, Dorsett's there. Keelan Cole I like a lot, but I don't think so. I think I'll just get somebody in the draft. Trying to think, what do we really want to focus on in the draft? Let's take a quick look before we hop into it. The offensive line's fine. Maybe a center later on in the draft. Another receiver we do need eventually. At the same time, I kind of just want to go get one right now in free agency. Let's go check out the defensive side. I mean, maybe a free safety. Probably definitely a free safety. Right end we need. And then another corner? I'm actually going to look at the corners of free agency. 11 million. We could probably get a cheaper corner right here. What do we have? Mike Hilton we can't get. No. Wayne's absolutely not. We could get a Jonathan Jones. Maybe for like a 2-year deal. 4.6, so we can still have some wiggle room. 82 points. Eli Apple's there. That doesn't make sense. Receivers, though, I think I'm going to make just a 1-year deal to somebody. Maybe like a Josh Doxson. Let's give him a 1-year deal for... Oh, we don't have that amount of money. Let's go here. 3.3, 1.80. He doesn't have any offers, so he might take this. I don't want to commit to anybody long-term at receiver if they're not like a superstar is the best way to put it. We got Jonathan Jones and Doxson. Good. Let's go to the draft. We have to look for that right end. Now that I think about it, we could put Brian Burns down to right end and get a linebacker if we wanted to. So let's keep that in mind. We don't need an offensive lineman. Strong safety, we could take one. Ooh, there's the free safety, Benjamin. 7.2 combine, A- hip power. I have to take him. Let's take Benjamin. 75 overall, hidden development, 22 years old. 91 speed, 71 zone, 70 tackles, 73 pursuit. I mean, that's an awesome pick. With the second round pick, we're going to take receiver Antoine LeBlanc. Looks pretty good. 68 overall, normal development, 22 years old. 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 74 catching, 69 catching traffic. I think that's a pretty good pick. In the third round, we're taking left outside linebacker Deangelo Mcmann. He's a 65 overall, normal development, 23 years old. I'm still getting used to the low overalls as normal in this game. If you had a 65 overall Madden 19, that was just a player that you're never going to see the light of day. 75 tackles, 68 hit power, 78 speed, 84 acceleration. Heading into year 2, we have an 81 overall team. Newton's an 85, McCaffrey 92, Holyfield 65, DJ Moore 83, Samuel 81, Greg Olson 85. The offensive line 81, 84, 87, 71, and 81. Looking pretty good. On defense, Jackson 83, Jonathan Jones 78, Haynes 67, Armstead 80, Poe 78, Short 84, Bradbury's an 80. Eric Reed 78, Brian Burns is an 80, Kuechly 98, Campbell 81, and Benjamin's a 75. I wonder if we should put Burns down to right end. I think we'll test that out for this season. At the midseason mark, we are tied for second place with the Falcons at 3-4. The Saints are 6-2. They still have Drew Brees. The Buccaneers are 1-6. Now, who's going to be a free agent? Christian McCaffrey, you're definitely coming back. What do we have for money? And Cam Newton, we have 55.6. I'm going to go 5 years, 5-5. I know a lot of teams aren't signing their running backs long term, but I'm going to bring back McCaffrey. Good. I mean, Cam Newton I will bring back. 85 overall. Let's go. If he'll take 3 years, I feel like his contract will be a little bit bigger than this. Probably near like 19, 20. I'm going to do 19. I'm not sure how realistic the cap is to real life, so that's why I'm going to do that. Let's go 19 million. Signing bonus of 17.9. Improving the bonus would go a long way. Okay. Greg Olson, I mean, he's one of those players that is just, if you think Panthers, you think of Greg Olson. That looks nothing like him, by the way. He has blonde hair, and now he has brown hair. Don't know how you messed that up. I'm going to wait on Greg Olson, actually. Let's bring back Moden. Let's bring back Samuel. Let's see if he'll take 3 years. 5 million, 3.93, which he will. Samuel, Doxson, I might bring back for another year after the season. But let's go 5 years. 6-5. Let's go up to a $3 million signing bonus. That's good. Doxson will wait on. Poe, I'm just going to let walk. Bright, no. Addison, I will bring back eventually. Larson, no. Yeah, I think we're fine because I think Greg Olson might retire, so I don't want to commit money to him. We can just wait till after the season. But let's go to the playoffs. And yet again, we missed the playoffs. Let's see how we did. We went 7-9, so worse than last year. The Saints 13-3, the Falcons 10-6, and the Buccaneers 5-11. Every other team's going up, but we're going right down. Cam Newton, about 3,900 yards, 30 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Pretty good year again. McCaffrey, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. Holyfield, only with 1. What happened? Greg Olson, 915, 4 touchdowns. Doxson, 850 with 5. That's a great season. DJ Moore, 770, 9 touchdowns. Samuel, 714 with 5. McCaffrey still with 1 receiving touchdown. Don't really understand it. On defense, Kuechly, 150 tackles basically. Sack totals, 6.5 for Kuechly, 5.5 for Poe, 2 for Armstead and Short. Where's Burns? Burns only got 1. And he's playing right end. We might have to put him back. Interceptions, 3 for Jonathan Jones. Awesome. 1 for Kuechly, Bradbury, and Jackson. Do we have any safeties or defensive touchdowns? We have a safety by Armstead. Good pickup. No defensive touchdowns. Yearly awards. Brissett, I hate this so much. Why is he so good? So Drew Brees is on the Patriots? What happened? I am so confused. Was Brees a free agent? Was he there and I just missed him? Maybe he was. Coach of the Year, Matt LaFleur. We're not going to be there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Todd Gurley's there. Brissett's there. Prescott, Sheldon. No. Panthers, of course. Defensive Player of the Year, Luke Kuechly. Awesome. Brad M's there. Manti Te'o. No other Panthers. Offensive Rookie of the Year. We don't have anything. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Benjamin at 2. That's awesome. We have to see what his development was. I think since his arms were crossed, I think that's star development. If I remember correctly, I think arm crossed, and what I'm reading for people in my comments, arm crossed is star. 1 flex is superstar. Double flex is X Factor. Let's go to XP. 81 overall still. Let's see. We have an XP point for McCaffrey. 2 for Moore. 2 for Samuel. That's good. 2 for Greg Little. Will be a 73. 1 for Moten. Doxson got 1. That's good. 1 for Kuechly. We have 2 for Burns. Will be an 84. Where's Benjamin? Benjamin 4. Star development. Will be a 79. That's awesome. But nothing too crazy. So let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. And we might have to put Brian Burns back up to linebacker. I like how last season when the Saints had Drew Brees, they lost, but they have Jacoby Brissett, so they beat the Colts 35-24. Let's look at the stats. Brissett, 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yeah, right. Andrew Luck, 262, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Maybe Brissett's good, but he's not this good. Kamara, 75 yards, Mac, 42. Michael Thomas, 9 for 101. Doyle, 8 for 93. Touchdown for Kamara, Hilton, Cook, Mack. We have one for Mays, McDonald, and Smith. Now we have to bring back Cam Newton. Unless he went down to under an 80, definitely would have done that in Madden 19, but I don't think that happens in this game. Still trying to learn the rebuilds. Yeah, he's still in 85, so we have to bring him back. Let's go 3 years. I'll put him up to 20 million. He wanted, actually, no, he wanted more signing bonus. So let's go here. And I'll do... I don't want to do exactly the same. So let's do 3, 19.1, 18.94. He is back. Doxson I'll bring back for the right price. 3 years, 3.5. Then we don't really have anything to spend in free agency. I think we'll wait on him. He did have a good season, but I'm not sold on it. Addison's down to a 64, so we'll just let him walk at that point. Everyone else is fine. So let's go to free agency. Whoa, the Buccaneers have fired Bruce Arians already? Isn't his first season going to be this year? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. We have 7.08. Elliott's there. Richard Sherman's there. Mac Jones is there. We're going to have to move a little bit further down the list. I don't want to get any of these running backs. Zay Jones is there, which would be a good number 3 guy for the right price. Matt Milano, 98 points. We're not going to do that. Mike Daniels is there. If I can make a play at Mike Daniels for maybe a year, this isn't going to be enough money, I assume. No. My reasoning is that Brian Burns, we're going to put back to linebacker unless I draft a linebacker. So we need somebody. Kenny Stills is there. What team relocated already? Why? I don't really get it. I wouldn't mind bringing in Sanu for a year. Definitely not doing 2 years. Let's go 4.6. Because I don't really think there's anybody else that we're dying to get. Yeah, John Ross, 95 points. I'm trying to think. I'd like to get John Ross on the team. I just don't think that's realistic. So let's just try to get Sanu on the team for 1 year. Let's advance the week, see if we get him. Just for a good number 3 guy. Okay, haven't got him yet, which means he's probably going to turn us down. Still not a good sign. He just rather not play, I guess. So we might have to just sign him in free agency, but let's go to the draft. We are going to take right outside linebacker Dennis McAllister. We'll keep Brian Burns, rather. 73 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 72 tackles, 73 hit power, 80 speed, 85 acceleration. That's a good pickup. In the second round, we're taking receiver Quinton Broyles. Looks actually good. 67 overall, norm development, 22 years old. 91 speed, 89 acceleration, 71 catching, 75 catching traffic. Yeah, not as good as I thought. In the third round, we're taking strong safety Oscar Lewis. He's a 66 overall, normal development, 21 years old. 87 speed, 67 zone, 68 tackles, 74 pursuit. Heading into year 3, we have an 83 overall team. Newton's an 85, McCaffrey 93, Moore 85, Samuel 83. We did sign Sharp from free agency. He's a 77 overall. Hurst is a 79. The offensive line, 82, 84, 86, 73, and 80. On defense, Jackson 84, Jones 79, Burns 84, Armstead 81, Haynes 64, Short 83. Bradbury's an 80, Reed 76, Campbell 83, Kuechly 99, McAllister 73, and Benjamin's a 79. This is looking real good. Then again, we're dealing with Jacoby Brissett, so we stand no chance. At the midseason mark, we are somehow 3-5. The Falcons are 6-1, Saints 6-2, and the Buccaneers are 0-7. Who's going to be a free agent? That is Luke Kuechly, who I'm going to bring back if we can. 99 overall. What do we have for money? 75.1. Yes, definitely. Let's go like this. 4 years, a little long, but that should be fine. He's going to come on back. Paradis is going to be gone. We'll worry about that later. I'll probably bring him back, but I want to focus on my younger players. Let's go. DJ Moore, 5 years, $9 million. Let's give him a $4 million signing bonus. That is good. Dante Jackson. Turner's there as well. A lot of our offensive linemen. Let's go 5 years here and here. Good. Turner's there. Short, I'll probably bring back on like maybe a 1 or 2 year deal. Let's see if Turner takes this. He will. That's good. Short, I mean, we probably will bring him back, like I said, but we're going to work on that in the offseason. Armstead. Let's go 3, 4.4, 2.43. Oh, you want a better salary. Okay. Our punter. Why not? What do you want for money? 1, 2.5? Sure. Thank you. Jonathan Jones, you're playing pretty well in my opinion. So let's go 3.4. For a number 3 guy, that's not bad. He's going to come back. Eric Reed. I mean, we did draft a strong safety. We're going to wait on Eric Reed just to see how our strong safety does. Gano, not really concerned about. Golden, we don't need. Haynes, no. Holyfield, I will bring back. Let's see. I think we're good to go. I mean, Short, if you want a 1-year deal right now, I'm not giving him 2 years. That doesn't make sense to me. What do you want for money? 2 years, 6.1. I'll see if he takes this offer. Probably won't. Yeah, I didn't think so. But we might bring him back at some point. And Hayden Hurst, definitely going to bring him back. 3.2. He still needs more money. Okay, yet again, we have missed the playoffs. How did we do? We went 7-9 again. The Falcons and the Saints went 11-5. The Buccaneers down to 2-14. Take a look at the stats. Cam Newton, 3,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's a good year. Rushing McCaffrey, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. Holyfield with 6. Receiving DJ Moore, 877, 4 touchdowns. Hurst, about 800 yards, 4 touchdowns. Samuel, 595, 3 touchdowns. LeBlanc, 587 with 2. McCaffrey, 486, up to 3 touchdowns. Sharp has 2. Let's go on to the defensive side of the ball. Kuechly, 113 tackles. That's not 150 like last year. 5 sacks for Kuechly, 4.5 for Armstead, 4 for Short, 3.5 for Burns, 3 for Matthews. Interceptions, 2 for Badbury and Jackson, 1 for Campbell and Jones. Are we going to have any safeties? Of course not. No defensive touchdowns. Don't even know why I bother at this point. Yearly awards, Andrew Luck with the MVP. There's Brissett at number 2, Matt Ryan at number 3, Josh Rosen at number 7, if you say so. Drew Brees is still playing too. Coach of the Year, Bruce Arians on the Seahawks. Interesting. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Kamara. Oh, no, there's Cam Newton at 10. That's good to see. Defensive Player of the Year, Van Der Esch is there. No Panthers whatsoever. Deion Jones. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing from our team. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have McAllister at 6. That's good to see. I'm really excited to see what his development is. Take a peek. I mean, we have a good team too. That's the shame. Like, that's the bad thing about it. Let's see for XP. 2 for Little. Few more on the offensive line. 1 for Moore. 1 for Samuel. None for Hayden Hurst. That's surprising. McAllister has 6 star development. Benjamin Motu will be up to an 81. I mean, we've made some good draft picks. We have to make one more. I'm trying to think what would be the best bet. Probably a strong safety, unless we want to bring back Eric Reed. I'll probably bring him back just in case. But I really don't know. Nothing really on offense. Unless we let Matt Paradis go. But I think I'm going to bring him back. We're going to have to wait and see what we have for money. Let's go find out who won the Super Bowl. The Browns beat the Seahawks 28-24. This is the first time we've seen the Browns win the Super Bowl in Madden 20. Baker Mayfield, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wilson, 276 with a touchdown. Chris Carlson, 73 yards with a touchdown. Chubb, 71 with 2. Receiving, Lockett, 76 yards with a touchdown. Beckham, 69. Njoku, 68 with a touchdown. Metcalf, 63. Touchdown for Callaway. Nothing else too exciting. Now, we just have to make a decision. Do we want to bring back Matt Paradis? And I think we do. Edelman just retires, it says. Okay. If he's still an 86 overall, where is he? He's down to an 84, but that's not a huge deal. We're not going to find somebody better than that. We have 38.8. If he'll take 6.1, I'll bring him back. You're going to test out free agency, the franchise tag. 10, I mean, that's not bad for 1 year. Maybe. I'm going to worry about everybody else first. Let's go 4 years, 3.2. I forgot he's so old. 10 million. I'm kind of disappointed we're not going to bring back Hayden Hurst. I might have traded too much for him, if we're being honest. Let's go 3. I forget what he wanted. Let's go here. Let's go here just to make sure. He's going to come back. That's good. Eric Reed, if you'll take maybe a 1 or 2 year deal, 1.9, that's not bad. You're just not interested in signing. The franchise tag, definitely not going to do that. Holyfield, I do want to bring back. Let's see. He must take this. He has 65 overall. Really? So I guess beggars can be choosers. Wow. Short, maybe 1 year deal. Okay, I'll definitely bring him back for 1 year. Just so we can have kind of a bridge year if we can sign somebody. Oh, okay. 18.5. I'm going to franchise tag our center. Everybody else I'm not too concerned about. Sharp for the right price. If he'll take 2.7, I'll bring him back. Okay, that's good. So we have our number 3 receiver. That's fine. So what are we really going to have to worry about in free agency? We're down to an 80 overall. We need a strong safety, rather. We need a tight end. Offensive line's fine. Still a corner, in my opinion. Bradbury's not a great number 2 I just don't think so. Armstead, maybe another defensive tackle. Left end we will need. So let's go to free agency and see who's going to be there. Trying to think who's there for year 4, guys. Is this the Vander Esch year or was that last year? It might have been last year. 19.92, so that's a good amount of money. Schwartz, the right tackle, that'd be interesting, but no. I mean, do we get Harrison Smith? I imagine at 33, he wants a 2-year deal, but he's an 88 overall. I wouldn't mind doing that for 1 year, or 2 years rather. 97 points. That should be fine. Gallup's there. Isaiah Wynn's there. I mean, Williams is a 30-year-old down. I mean, we signed him for 4 years, so he probably has 1 year left. No, he'd have 2 years left. 97 points. I just don't think that's really worth it. Terrell Edmonds is there. We could do that for a little bit cheaper if we wanted to, but I kind of want to make a splash with a bigger name. Trying to think what would be a good fit for our team. I don't see Short still there. I'm going to make him an offer for a year, and I'm going to lowball the hell. Oh, no, let's not go that far down. But I am going to lowball him big time. 61 points. That's fine. Gesicki is there. Interesting. I wouldn't mind bringing in Gesicki. I'm going to make that play. 95. Okay. Shaq Lawson is there if we wanted to pull short. He wasn't really getting that much money. I feel like Shaq Lawson would be a little bit better, but I'm going to try to get short. I think that'll make the most sense. Is there any, Worley for a year? I think I'm going to have to. Let's see if he'll take a 1-year deal. I want to give him, almost nothing. I'm going to give him a bigger signing bonus than a salary. That's not very realistic, but let's do that anyways. Let's advance the week, see how many of these guys we're going to get. We got Gesicki and Harrison Smith. That's good. So 2 of our biggest needs. We still need maybe Short to come back. Both of them turned us down. All right, that's fine. Let's go to the draft. So we have some options. There are some centers here, so when Paradis leaves after this season, I kind of like Ashmore a lot, but then there's a corner rather down here. Where did he go? Right here, Aubrey, 6'6" combine. B+ zone and awareness, B play rec. I really don't know what to do with this pick. We need corners bad more than Paradis. I always could franchise tag him again next year. And I know this says late first round, but there's no trade offers to go back. So I'm going to take Luther Aubrey. I think that makes the most sense. 77 overall, hidden development, 21 years old, 91 speed, 66 man, 79 zone, 77 play rec. I think that was a great pick. Now, we didn't have a second or third round draft pick, so in the 4th, we're taking left outside linebacker Dalton Whitfield. He's a 62 overall, norm development, 22 years old, 70 tackles, 69 hip power, 84 speed, 79 acceleration. Heading into year 4, we're an 82 overall team. Newton's an 85, McCaffrey 94, Moore 86, Samuel 84. Gesicki's a 79, the offensive line 83, 84, 84, 75, and 80. On defense, Jackson 85, Burns 86, Armstead 81, Allen's a 60, Matthew 65, Bradbury 78. Where's Aubrey? Aubrey's way down there, but hopefully he gets playing time. Harrison Smith 88, Campbell 83, Kuechly at 96, McAllister 79, and Benjamin 81. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are 3-4. The Saints and the Falcons always leading the division at 4-3, and the Buccaneers 3-5. Who's going to be a free agent? It is Brian Burns, of course. We have $25.3 million. He should have 1 more year left. They're going to put that update in eventually. But let's go 5 years. Let's go here. Let's go here. $89 million offer. He's going to stay with the team. Paradis, I'm not going to worry about right now. Campbell eventually. Williams. Maybe we just move Greg Little over. Bradbury, I'm not concerned about. No, there's Greg Little. Speaking of the devil. Let's go to 3.7. He should take that. Really? He's going to big time me. Will Greer, no. Scarlett, Allen's there. Harrison. Campbell, depending on what he wants. 2 years, 8.6 isn't bad. Okay, good. He is going to come back. Paradis, we're going to worry about later. Williams, same thing. Greg Little, I have to get. Bradbury, I just don't think so. I mean, 2.9 isn't the end of the world. we're just going to worry about that in the offseason. Let's go to the playoffs. And yet again, we have missed the playoffs. How did we do? We came in last place behind the Buccaneers at 6-10. The Falcons 12-4. The Bucs and the Saints went 7-9. Boy, oh boy, are we bad for no reason whatsoever. Cam Newton, 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. McCaffrey, about 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Scarlett with 5, Newton with 2. Receiving, DJ Moore, almost 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. Great season. Gesicki, 867, 9 touchdowns. Awesome pickup by us. Samuel, 785 touchdowns. Sharp, 664 touchdowns. Only 1 for McCaffrey, because this game makes sense. On defense, Kuechly, 115 tackles. Sack totals, 6 for Armstead, 5 for McAllister, 4.5 for Kuechly, 2.5 for McMahon, 2 for Burns and Dean. Interceptions, 2 for Kuechly. Why is he leading the team? 1 for Jackson, Smith, and Benjamin. Now, what are we going to have for safeties and defensive touchdowns? I say that every time, and it's never there. Always zeros across the board. Ezekiel Elliott on the Titans with the MVP. Matt Ryan, Barkley. Do we have any Panthers? Of course not. Coach of the Year, Dan Quinn. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Is Newton going to sneak up here? He is at number 9. Oh, Brissett, what happened, buddy? Only 7-9. Couldn't carry the Saints again. Buccaneers with the Buccaneers. Levante David with Defensive Player of the Year. Fred Warner, Khalil Mack, Kuechly at number 4. Nobody else. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Where is our guy? Come on. He's not up here. Wow. I think he had star development, if I remember correctly. Our offense is an 87 and defense 81, and we don't even make the playoffs. 2 for Greg Little. We can definitely move him over 77. Gesicki with 1. Paradis got 1. Got 1 for our receivers. Let's see about Benjamin, all our guys we drafted. McAllister with 2 will be an 81. Benjamin, 82. Aubrey, only normal. Oh, no, that's superstar development. What am I talking about? It looks kind of, just orange down there. But superstar development, 4 XP. He'll be our number 2 guy. Burns with 2 will be an 88. I mean, we only have 1 season left, but I think we have a good shot. The Browns are back-to-back Super Bowl champions, beating the Seahawks again, 28-20. What happened? You guys just saw that, right? It was not the Saints and the Vikings. The Vikings beat the Saints then, 28-23. Brissett, 323, 4 touchdowns. I'm just all messed up now with a 1 interception. Who was their quarterback? Was it just Kennedy and he didn't play well? Kamara, 86 yards. Cook with 43. Thomas, 8 for 105 with a touchdown. Diggs, 72. Thielen, 64. We have a touchdown for Kamara. We have a touchdown for Zach Line, the fullback, for some reason. Now, here's where we're going to have to make some big decisions. I think we might just franchise tag Paradis again, depending on how much he went down in overall. He's down to an 81. Williams is down to a 79. Okay, we need Greg Little. Let's start here. We have 4.32. Let's go here. 11.8. That's good. It really is. Do we want Darrell Williams? Do we want to find a left tackle? Do we want to find a center? And I think the answer is we want to find a left tackle. Or a left guard. I think that leaves us a little bit more options. And we don't have that much money. Who can we cut? We have to go look at our roster real quick. We should have some players that we could save big money on, right? I know teams get held down by their quarterback, but let's see. We can save a good amount on Williams. He's about to be gone, though. Bradbury, same thing. Moten, I want to keep on the team. Harrison Smith, absolutely not. Shaq Thompson. Now, that's probably who we should trade away if we can. We can't go to the trade center. This is not good. This is not good at all because I can't even make it an offer so I can franchise tag him. Right? Yeah, I can't. Because I think this is the lowest we can do. Yeah, man, we are not going to be able to get either of them on the team. So do we just cut one of them outright? Or just let him walk? I think I'm just going to let him walk. And see what we have for money now that everybody's gone. We should have a good amount. No. How does that work? Okay, we're going to try to trade some players like Shaq Thompson, but I will see you in 1 second. I traded Shaq Thompson, Sharp, and our second-round pick to the Chiefs to get their first-round pick. I think that's something that could happen. So now we have $7.2 million, and we're going to have to bring in some offensive linemen. Mitchell Schwartz not getting any offers. So let's begin there. And that might actually be the only offer we can make. So let's go a little bit further down. Just so I could, because I saw Linder, the center, who does have offers. We have to bring in, oh, no, he has offers, 78 points. So we're not going to be able to bring him back. Lindsley, though, wouldn't be a bad idea. We have to go a little bit lower than that, apparently. Nope, that's a little bit too low. Right there. 1 year, 650. Take it or leave it. Let's advance the week. We're not going to get either of these guys. I can already tell. You just know that's going to happen. Nope, not yet. Let's advance the week one more time. Still not getting anybody. This is your final time to turn us down. Okay, he turned us down, but what happened to... well, I can't even think of his name. Schwartz. Look at this quarterback right here. We have the 7th overall pick and 12th overall pick. And I'm not really sure where to go with it because we don't need linebackers. We don't need defensive tackles. We do need another corner, but I don't think so. Strong safety. We don't need that whatsoever. Free safety. They look so good, too. I think I might go with Ronald Davis. A- block shed, B+ tackle and pursuit. Let's take him. 77 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 77 power move, 70 finesse, 79 speed, 80 acceleration. With our 12th overall pick, we're taking right tackle Braxton Beckham. We don't have a second round pick. That's why I'm taking him so early. 73 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 86 strength, 80 run block, 77 pass block. Heading into our final year, we're down to a 75 overall team. I know we lost Paradis and Williams, so that makes sense. But Noon's an 83, McCaffrey 95, Moore 87, Samuel 85, Gesicki's an 80, the offensive line 73, 83, 64, which is not good, 77 and 82. On defense, Jackson 86. Actually, can we go over here real quick? Let's generate the best lineup. Because Aubrey should be number 2 down there. Jackson 86, Davis 77, Armstead's an 80, Matthews 66, Burns 88, Aubrey 81, Smith 85, Campbell 81, Kuechly 91, McAllister 81, and Benjamin 82. Let's go to the playoffs and lose to the Saints. And there it is. We have missed the playoffs yet again. We went 6-10 again. The Buccaneers won the division. What are we talking about here? The Saints also won 11-5. Cam Newton 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. McCaffrey 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Receiving more 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. Awesome. Samuel 803 with 6. LeBlanc 745, 3 touchdowns. Gesicki 730 with 6. McCaffrey up to 2. Now we're talking. Maybe someday you'll get to 3, 4, 5. Kuechly 112 tackles. Sack totals 8 for Davis, the rookie. Awesome. 5.5 for Burns and Armstead. 4 for Campbell and McAllister. Interceptions 3 for Jones, 2 for Aubrey and Jackson. 1 for Campbell, Kuechly, Smith, and Benjamin. We made a lot of good signings and draft picks, so I'm not really sure where we went wrong. Safety for Davis and Brian Burns. What do we have for yearly awards? Elliott the MVP, Tucker number 2. We don't have any Panthers. We have to find out who the Conquistadors are. I think that's how you say it. Coach of the year, we're not going to be there. Offensive player of the year, Cam Newton number 7. Defensive player of the year, nothing. Offensive rookie of the year, nothing. Defensive rookie of the year, Davis won it. Awesome. And that is going to be it because we drafted an offensive lineman, so that's fine. Let's go see one final look at our team. What do we have for XP? Beckham has 5 star development. That's good. I want to see what Davis is. Watts superstar development. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Davis star with 6. I mean, we made this team so much better. You guys might disagree, but I think we did a great job because we drafted Beckham. We did trade for Hayden Hurst. I'll give you that. And that kind of lost us 2 picks, so that probably wasn't the best idea. But I assumed he would have came back. But we have Gesicki's an 81. What else did we do? LeBlanc, we drafted. He's a 75. Broles is a 72. Aldridge 65 with 2 XP. Anything else on this side of the ball? I don't think so. On defense, though, we drafted Benjamin. He'll be an 83. McAllister will be an 83. We drafted him. I mean, come on. Smith we signed. Campbell we signed. Aubrey's going to be an 84 with superstar development. Watts we drafted 3. He's going to be 70 overall with superstar development. And come on. I mean, Davis with 6 star development. Doesn't really make sense. Let's upgrade our team one more time just to see how high they would get to. I'm assuming at the end of the 80s at this point, that much XP. Romero, the center, has 5. That's good to be. He'll be a 69. Usually in Madden 19, that wouldn't be good, but 77 overall team, 81 offense, 81 defense. So that will be it for this rebuild. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content. Let me know what teams you want to see. I'm doing the Bengals next, the Steelers after that. But then we've done the Bills, we've done the Redskins, we've done the Panthers. So let me know any other teams. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.